All right, here we go. New game. Ooh, I probably should have checked mod options first. So finally, Shokuho has been released after it seems, I guess it has been probably years. I've been definitely looking forward to this. I watched a little bit of playthrough, and to my surprise, I saw Castle Yamashita, or Yamashita Castle, which is the clan name I'm going to choose because it is the family name. Now, what I'm going to do here, hold on, I got to pull up a real map real fast. I believe I want to go over here because I think I'm bad with the map this way. I know somewhere down here. I'm just not sure how far down I need to go. But anyways, what I'm looking for is exactly where Kagoshima is. I think it'd be more fine because I know it's the south. There it is. That's why I always miss it, because it is all the way south here. I keep thinking it's up here and I don't know why. Anyways. And it don't matter, because I am essentially doing a family playthrough. And in fact, I'm going to show this to my 100-year-old grandfather, this video, and hi Papa, when you're watching this, next time I see you and I turn this on. He's just somewhat discovered YouTube at 100, and so I'm going to record this and stream it and let him watch me play. So Kagoshima's down here. Let's see, and this will be, let's see, recruiting and upgrading firearm troops are 10% cheaper. Unfortunate, I don't really plan on using the firearms much, but caravans are 25% cheaper to build, and that's good because I do like trading though. So, and then 20% more relation loss from king. Although, you know, it doesn't. I could just go up here and just travel down. Let's go and see what these other ones are. Towns owned by another one militia. Too bad. Temples provide one bonus to defending and security. 3% to exchange. I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to, quickly look at them and read them. You know, none of them stand out too hard for at least what I like, so it won't matter, which is good because then I get to play the area of my ancestors. So we're gonna have this. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do it with this one. Weight's fine. I guess it don't matter too much. The weight is... that's weird. Can't really, like, kind of be fat, but not really fat. But then again, I suppose in that day and age... Oh well, that'll work. I don't know what this, nothing. This will be kind of harder. Too much eyebrows for me. This is definitely done, done in the style of the old movies, shall we say. That's a little bit better. That's fine. I want good asymmetry. Distant. There we go. Too much. The nostrils are kind of a hard part. But I didn't have it. Well, I guess I could probably look at a picture, but I don't want to get up out of my seat and go looking for one right now. Round. And forward. More. Forward. Forward. Actually, I'm gonna go right about there, I think. Hairstyles. Okay, let's see what we got. Not bad. Not many at all. We'll go with that one, I guess. Can you do a light beard? Kind of disappointed they have so many of these variations of the beard that aren't really that big of variations, but they only got 4 hairstyles. Do this. Let's go back to mouth. I didn't realize. They have more teeth types than they do have hairstyles. That's disappointing. Work. But that's okay. It's not like I'm going to be spending a lot of time looking at the face of my character. So, all right. Now the question is, how am I going to do this? Am I going to go the RP route, or am I going to go the min-max route? No. Did it just crash? That's going to be pretty disappointing. It's going to be maddeningly disappointing because I just went through all that. And it already froze. Oh wait, no it didn't. Okay. It just took an extremely long time to load. Okay. Let's go through these and get through any long loading times that it needs to. There we go. So Rotary. You're born into a family of, we're gonna go with sake traders. Maybe. Oh, let's say I get writing in two-hand or a trade and steward. Ooh, you know what, we're gonna go with trade and steward because I can. Okay, as a child we were noted for, I guess I'm gonna go more of the min-max route. Aptitude for numbers, let's see. And with people, that's not too bad. Leadership and charm and trade. Aptitude for numbers, trade. And I better not, well, actually I don't know how big of an issue trade's going to be in this mod, so I don't know, maybe I will want it. Attention to detail, bow is good, because I think I'm going to do bow and two-handed. Ron gives me the two-handed, and it gives me athletics. I got intelligence, vigor, and maybe the next one I'll try and go through the social, I think. Yeah, okay, hopefully. Maybe I should do it the other way around. That increases my endurance. Oh, here we go, another long loading. At least I hope this is just, you know, the building of sprites in the background or whatever. Or shaders, I'm sorry. Which means hopefully get it out of the way and it won't do it for the rest of the time. Okay, there we go. So this is intelligence, this is vigor, intelligence. So let's see, is there another one? No. So maybe to go my way with people and then go with the swords. Of course I could do the swords with the apprentice, but I know they had meant, I haven't read deeply into the mod, but I believe they have talking about smithing, a lot of extra stuff for smithing, but I don't know. You know, I guess we'll go ahead and start with vigor. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why I did that last time. Okay, so after Garabajan, your war was never too far away. You became a commander's sandal bearer, which gives me more social. An army as a horseman. Your service as an Ashigaru spearman. Helped build fortifications. Join the army as an archer. Might do that one. Scouted for the army. Joined the temple as a monk. You know, I'm going to go with archer because I'm going to be doing a bow and katana. Or maybe spear. Before you set out, okay, I defeated an enemy in battle, led a caravan, invested some money in a workshop, famous escapade, 4 more social, mercenary, 10 skill levels, 5 renown. You know what, we're gonna go. We'll go all in on the sword. Let's see. 2 unspent, 1 attribute, 4 unspent, 2 attribute. You know, I think I kind of like this one better. I'm bad at getting married and having kids in the game, so I need extra time. Now, sadly, they don't have anything that really resembles the Yamashita family crest. So, or at least the Yamashita family crest as it pertains to my family. There's always a possibility that there's been a split between the Yamashitas that left Japan. So we'll just have to get one. It might be that one. Because the family crest is actually for, and I don't know what they're called. There's a specific word for the design. They're not like, they're birds, but they're not like accurately drawn birds. They're kind of like stylized birds that you would see in old paintings where you just have like the W where they're the wings. It's kind of like that. And there's 4 of them, but they don't even have that little icon, which you do see from time to time in other emblems, but I don't see it here at all. So we're just going to have to pick one. Just going to have to pick one. You know, we'll stick with that one. Question is, what colors am I going to use? Oh, that's. You know, we'll go ahead and do white and red, maybe white and gold. I want something that's going to look easy to spot. Kind of stands out, because that way you don't have to worry about. Makes it easier to spot your troops. Because even though they'll be there, your eyes tend to start to filter things out when you play the game. Just like we're gonna we'll go with that shade. Clan name. First name, I will be named after my grandfather, Isao. Difficulty, we're gonna start with Samurai. Because I don't know what kind of changes are in the game. And then if it's too easy, I can always turn it up. I suppose I can always turn it down too, but disable, yeah, because I don't want to auto allocate. Oh shoot, did I not? Oh crap. I didn't enable the birth and death mod, did I? Even though it's not a mod, it's... oh, crap. Well, let's do this and see what happens when I go out and enable it and come back in. I kind of hate tailwords for that. Because I was... last I played was the Warhammer one, and you have to have that disabled because it doesn't work with it. But this one, I mean... so it seems like it mooches. Come here. I see you. But I may have just gone through all of that for nothing and have to do it again. Dear game developers, if you have a long, big open thing like that, or open character creation, one of the main things you should always do is add a place to save your character so you can just come back and paste and start. I know there are mods that can do that. As we look at these, while we're here, enable crash variant, enable retreating when long listed. Oh, okay, so I can join enlist. I think I'll do that first. We'll disable it. Motion speed, dual cinematic. Battle Sashimono. Another player in air that will spawn with. Oh, okay. How's the game when entering towns while enlisted? Yeah, we'll do that. Probably forget about it and be like, why isn't the game running? Okay, well, let's do that. Where is it? I know it's up here somewhere. Anyways, save and exit. I need to double check, and if it's if we're back to square one. Oh. Now, if you're still watching, congratulations for watching me waste 20 minutes of your life. Oh, that's because... Alright. On the plus side, if it's enabled, then I just go back into playing. On the downside, let's see. There it is, birth and agent options, and it's not enabled. Gosh dang it. So the question is, if I enable, is that something I can enable and just go right into it? We're about to find out. Or if it has to be there from the game start. Okay, let's load it this way so I don't... Load your engine one. Yes. And let's hope it works. I guess we'll find out the hard way. I'll play, and then if there are no children being born, then we know it doesn't work. Alright, so let's take a look around. I want to... Where's Yamashita Castle? There it is. Yep. Right where it's supposed to be, too. Well, no, I guess not. Well, I mean, obviously it is, but it wasn't where I thought it was. So now I have a dilemma. Do I play down here? And then where my family's from? Or do I play up here where Yamashita Castle is, where, in theory, since it's probably fairly historical accurate, in theory, that would be where, like, my ancient ancestors came from. March on Kyoto. Ashikaga Yoshiaki, with the aid of Oda Nobunaga, has declared himself the rightful shogun of Japan. The armies of Oda clan marched on Kyoto. If they manage to wipe out any resistance in their way, Yoshiaki will become the new shogun of Japan. Komodo Tachibaneyama. Oh. The one thing I wanted to do to see if... Actually, hold on. If I go... Oops. If I do this, does it say? Aha! Okay, good. It shows up. It says it's working. This option can only be changed in character creation. Okay, but I wasn't there during character creation, but it's saying that it's on right now. Well, let's play for a while. If we don't see any babies born, then we'll know. Okay. You know what? One thing I should do, well, besides look at all the new stuff, because since they don't have speed while wielding one hand, as they changed all these. Man, there's so many to read. Do any of these ones change? I don't know. But either way, I got an attribute point. Here I got my oops, that's the wrong one. I got my cheap numbers up here, so I got 4 vigor. And once that's up to 5, I'll be able to get up to 260. What does this max out? 250? So I don't think I want... Oh no, this is for, well, if I move it to 4. Right now it's at 4, so it would be 246. So I think that one's going to be good for a while, because I'll get bunches of... In fact, here. Go. Add one to the bow. Gosh, I don't know what else I'm going to want, though. Probably endurance, because athletics is pretty important. Let's put one in athletics. Hold on, before I do that, let's see. That's 275. 275, so it doesn't look like there's anything that's actually at 300. Is nice. Except for maybe trade. Yeah, everything has it. That's just the vanilla one. But I don't think I'm going to be going out of that. Missing feet? No. So, let's see, the most I need is essentially, I want to get it is 7 on this side to get 275, but way of the spirit. Huh, there's not as much here. School of 2 swords. Now when it says 2 swords, I might believe that at some point, do they add dual wielding in this or something? I mean, none of those look like it. Huh. Maybe you can dual wield anyways, but... Well, we'll stick with the one, and then I just gotta figure out which one do I want to do. This, maybe I should just do in vigor. And again, leadership and steward is always good too. Medicine is always important. But I can get people to do medicine steward, but You do get special ones for... says I. You know what? I'm a simple warrior. So I was gonna hang out here, but the clan itself is not Yamashita Clan. If it was, there we go. Do they have a Yamashita Clan already, or is it just... Aha, that's mine, right? Yeah. But they also have a Yamashita... No, wait. I thought there was. I guess not. Fair enough. We are the Yamashita Clan. I claim this castle. These are all things I probably should have thought about beforehand. That would be Sakurajima. Which major clan do I want to serve? Clan Motsukishi? You know, the easiest way to go about this is to go... Oh, it doesn't... There we go. Heroes. Alive? This is how it's gonna go. Already forgot the name of this clan here. Kamachi. No, they don't have anybody marryable. What about the ones down here? Mazu. Ha! Wait, oh shoot. I pressed the wrong one. And they don't really either. It's not a lot. Very few. This could be an issue. Well, you know what? Let's Yanagawa. And it's also about time to Urban. I'm guessing it's the boat. There's a camp feature. What does this do? Okay, wait in camp, promote unit to choose a book to read. Okay. Part of a kingdom. Let's open this a little more. I may have to stop and get food pretty soon. Although, I am going to take a quick break to grab some water. Some water. I could probably put off eating for a little bit. I had a late lunch, although the little bird will not be happy with that. No. Because he does not... Let's see if I can't... Well... there it is. I'll join up with this clan, Sagarashi. I think I will. Just because I like the cut of their jib, or rather their banner. It kind of matches mine, so. Uh-oh, are they faster than me? I don't help. They're trying to steal. Ha! Arigato! No, I haven't even looked at what kind of gear I have. So I got the bow. That's it. I just start with the bow. Oh, nope. There we go. Little bird. Yoshi. Urufumoto. Sashiki. Oop. Okay, let's check here. Well, let's see. Let's go take a look in the tavern. Is there anything different in the tavern? Because as I said, I didn't read the details, like the specifics on what they've added with this mod. You know, do this. You can tell I'm not a streamer. Magician? Why am I saying magician? Musician? I've been playing too many magic games. And I'm combining musician with magician. Musician. No, I already know I can't afford any of that, so I just wanted to take a look. Now, what I should do is do this, so we can take a look at the city design. You know, it's funny, you look at this and immediately I was thinking of Sengoku Dynasty, because it reminds me of one of the spots over there, which means they got the aesthetic down pretty good. This is pretty cool. So let's see what we have here. Sake brewer, the slicer, the arena, the steward, the waterfront. Alright. Gotta be careful because I don't have. Since I moved my sword to the armor side, the combat side, and not the civilian side. I'll have to correct later. Crush finger. What kind of name is that? Alright, come here. Little bird thinks he's neglected and has to snuggle. Alright, there you go. No. Bird's all. Oh, right here. I guess it's pretty nice. Okay, I could walk around all day doing. I wonder if this is accurate to the actual defense map. Gosh, that's one hell of a. I like the design. Okay, well, let's get on with it. One thing, let's look at weapons and stuff. Masterwork, one hand. One-handed polearm for only 42. How much cash do I have? I have. Make sure there's no new stats. You know, I might. Although I'd like to find a two-handed. A large. Oh, that's a lot of money. I'm gonna buy it just because I can. Not a lot. I dislike the capacities for some of these things. Just gonna take that for now. Alright, and now I'm going to go enlist. I'm not. I probably can't get into. Can I get to the castle yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Unless I have to walk there. I'll go to the keep, duh. No, I can't go to the keep yet. So I gotta. Okay, so. That name sounds familiar. Amakusa. Oh, but these guys aren't. Right? We're gonna join you. There it is. I wish to enlist in your army. Very well. Here we go. Now we don't have to think. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video signals. Or I could figure out what's eating my memory. It's probably Windows. Because Windows has some sort of weird issue since forever. I probably should have restarted before I hate Windows so much. Yeah. One of the big things I hate about it is like it claims 74% memory and yet the amount of memory doesn't add up to 74%. So it's like reserving and not counting something for something, but it's not using that memory. It's maddening. See, now, this is where the Warhammer mod is better about it because they automatically do this up front. Now, I don't know if there was an option to pre-build the shaders. Maybe I should have looked, but I think it's probably better to make someone pre-build the shaders because otherwise you wait 30 minutes at the start, or you wait 30 minutes midway into the game. Or not midway, but, you know, when you're into the game. Well, you know what? I think I will pause there. I guess you could say that's the setup stream. And then I'll get some food. And then hopefully when this is done, maybe I'll start it back up. So until then...